Hi everybody, it's Julia here and I have a new process video to share with you. On this page I'm going to use quite a lot of the main squeeze from crate paper, but I'm going to start with a stencil, and it is from the fairly new Cowboy collection by Cartabella. I'm not quite sure what it's called. Something with bloom, probably. um, but I'm going to do some really messy stenciling with it, with some pink Heidi Shine, and yeah, I don't know if you have the same issue, but I can never get a good clean impression using the Heidi Shines through stencils. I don't know if mine doesn't spray properly, like they're clogged, like it is right now. Um, but yeah, I don't know really why that is, but the stencil is beautiful, and I just really want a faint pattern in the background. So I'm going to stop now because the mist clogged. So yeah, it is beautiful. I'm going to trying to find new, a lot of ways to use it because it is so pretty, this one. But yeah, so the layout I'm going to do today, and the next video will be using the main squeeze. So I have the 6x6 pad and the die cuts, and yeah, so usually if I like a collection I try to get like 12 by 12 papers. I thought this collection was quite fun, but I was like, I'm not going to pay shipping for 12 by 12 papers. That is just no way, Jose, you know. And I needed to get some adhesive, so I went to scrapbook.com, and if for me anyway, shipping to Sweden, if I get 6x6 pad and like a few other things, the shipping is not too bad. So I thought I'm going to get just the pad, the small pad, and then the ephemera, and then I have like a little taste of the collection because I really like Valentine's Day's collections. I think that is some of my favorite collections. Mind you, I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. It's not really a big day for me, but I just really like how fun and happy the colors are, especially now in winter. Here in Sweden, the only color we have here is gray. Yeah, and that will be until like April. So all of these colors are just so happy. Um, yeah, I mean, it's really fun to have collections or papers that sort of coordinate with how you feel or how it looks right now. I know I ordered some of the new papers by Felicity Jane, the Reagan, and they are like perfect. It is just the color scheme I have outside, but at the same time, I really like to have some proper colors, you know, not like a grayish blue, greenish gray, but proper colors. So it was really fun working with this collection. It has a lot of cute icons, and if you haven't noticed, I'm not using it on this page, but they have llamas. Yeah, there are llamas in this collection. So in the die cut pad, there is a card. It says like, okay, you are llama fun. So I suppose it's going to be like, you're a lot of fun. And it has two llamas on it. And I just clipped that into my planner so I can see it every day. It makes me happy. I love llamas. And in the new Good Vibes collection, there is also llama. So okay, I'm going on a tangent, sorry. Getting back to the page. So this page, what I've done is matching my photo and then cut out a bunch of hearts using a little heart punch. And I'm going to use those to add some fun to my page now that that one has dried. And I'm just going to use some glossy accents because it was closest. And I'm going to add them on a diagonal, so from top left to bottom right. And I got some inspiration. I have seen a lot of these sort of punched elements on pages, so I thought that was going to be really fun. So I think Adele made some heart out of punched hearts, and Paige Evans recently shared, well, recently, it was a few weeks when this video goes up, but she made a layout with circle punches punched in a circle. That makes sense. So yeah, I think it's really fun that we see a lot of these sort of pages that encourage us to pull out the punches. I think that's really fun. And I haven't used this punch that much, so I don't really like the heart shape. Um, there are other type of heart shapes I really like, but this one is not my favorite. But here, because they sort of overlap and they're more like scattered, I don't really feel like there's a big issue with it. It's not really a big issue anyway because it's heart punch. What I could have done if I really wanted to have a pretty shape, I do have the Lawn Fawn. There's a little set of like 5 or 6 heart dies that I could use with my die cut machine. But it's like then you cut one heart at a time, and like no, no, so punch it is. So here I pulled out this paper with a lot of animal icons in little frames, and I found one with a little puppy, and I thought that was perfect because, as you can see, the photo is a bunch of puppies. So I'm going to fussy cut that one out, and I'm not going to end up using it, but you will see why. So they're really cute, and now I'm going to open the die cut pack. So the die cuts come, I don't really like this. I don't know. Please tell me in the comments if you have like an opinion about it, because I have opinion about it. That all the die cuts, I feel like they just get bigger and bigger, and I really miss these sort of tiny little, tiny icons or tiny flowers or the tiny things. I feel like a lot of the elements are really huge. So here are the die cuts in the pack, and I thought I was just going to share the whole pack with you. And here you can see it's a bigger piece of that little puppy, so I'm going to use that one instead. So we have a lot of die cuts, they're quite big, some more llamas, but they're really fun. We get quite a lot of gold glitter, and in the 6x6 pad we have some gold foil. Also in this die cut pack there are llamas. There's one in my planner, very cute. Okay, anyway, moving on, Julia. We have these little heart sequins, and I thought that was a really fun touch to bring in something different than just the papers, so I like that. And in the good vibes, they had some cork. I don't like cork. Gosh, I'm negative today, sorry. um, but yeah, so here we have a little bit of smaller pieces, but I feel like, or maybe I'm just like imagining, but I think a few years ago, the die cut pieces were generally smaller and more like shapes. Like, now I feel like a lot of tags and a lot of rectangles or circles, or I mean, I can cut that out of paper. I want, if I buy a die cut pack, I don't want stuff that I can cut myself, if you know what I mean. I want this kind of stuff, like this little puppy in the frame, where I want florals, or I want letters or words, stuff that makes it a bit more fun and not, yeah, I don't know. How do you feel? Do you like having a lot of tags in these die cut packs? I feel like in Create Paper, always on the cutter part has a lot of square pieces and tags, and I feel like I can cut that out myself, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just really whiny today. It sounds like it. I should be happy because it was a really, really fun page to make. I'm going to put this banner on top so it gets like sort of layered sticker here. And I'm going to add my journaling, and yeah, there's about it. Not really that much of a brain science, but it's really fun making this page. I hope you have liked it. If you have any like thoughts about the die cut, because it's a serious questions, you know, yeah, you can vent in the comments with me. So yeah, I hope you have a really great time. I hope this inspired you to bring out some of your Valentine's Day collection things, and I hope to see you soon.